Okay everyone, this is the second part of my video, and in this video I'll be explaining the differences in the American culture. So first of all, if we look like, obviously the US is our country and we get to know more about it. So first of all, we're gonna be speaking about the values. Number one example of the values of the US culture would be freedom. The second thing would be usually independence, from what I can see. So these are the two main aspects that have shaped the American culture extremely well. Then we have perceptions. Perceptions about American culture would be usually, I would say would be usually diversity, because we can see lots of different backgrounds in our society within America. The second thing would be usually individualism. People are usually individual. They tend to do their stuff, their career, their schooling, and everything like that. So that is basically another aspect of perception we can see. And this is also seen whenever, when someone turns 18, they get to be independent. So they no longer have to live with their family. Regarding the roles within the American culture, I would say education and knowledge sharing is an important aspect. I see most content creators that are usually American and have a big hand in spreading knowledge and sharing their education to others. The other thing would be social change. We have seen lots of social change within the America, such as the suffrage of women for voting, and we can also see the equality and the civil rights movement that we saw during the 60s, along with the Civil War that led to the end of the slavery. So these are the two important roles of the American culture. Regarding the norms of Americans or the American society, as speaking, I would say work ethic is one of it, because usually work ethic is seen as something good that is valued within the society, and that usually leads to success. And we can see that within the people that are doctors, engineers, and all sorts of these things. Second thing for the norm, I would say it's religious freedom. People get to choose their own religion and without any facing discrimination. And I think this is a norm of the American society. And if I compare it to mine, uh, they collide, but um, they have like similarities between them, and so as work ethic within my culture. Education comparison of my culture would be basically a preparatory school, nursery, and then grade 1 to 10. Then we would enter college and then go to our major and no university. And here, I would say it's a bit different. It's a preschool, kindergarten, grade 1 to grade 12. Then we go to college and then university, and then we get to decide what we want to do. So this is basically another education comparison of mine and the American culture. And regarding the careers, I would say that people are usually in my culture usually into teaching and and being like professors, all these things. However, in America, it's different. People get to be like social workers and all these things. So in conclusion, basically, this is my second part of the video. That in first video, I made my culture. In this video, I decided to focus on the American culture, which both play a great role in the society. So this is the conclusion, and this is pretty much it. And this is the second part of my video. The reason why I made it into two different videos was because there was so much thing covered in the first one. I could not put these two things also in the second video, in the first video, so that's why I had to make them two separate. Thank you so much for listening to me, and video 1 and video 2 should be a contrast of comparison. Thank you.